Merhaba YouTube ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa. Dragon Age Origin serisinde kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım. Nerede kalmışız?
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you.
Bakalım bu zırh mı kılıçmış bir şey almış mıyız? Yani yok. Şu ne? İyi mi kötü mü kötü? Geç. Şimdi buradan nereye gideceğiz? Şurada bir görevim falan mı var acaba? Bunu anlayamıyorum. Yani gidelim. Askerin önü. Şurada olsun satayım. Büyük savaş olmuş ha.
Very well.
Koş. Koş köpek.
Too easy.
It will be done.
No mercy.
Right then.
You will learn. Fear me.
As you say.
Foolish!
Of course.
Still, Barak! Let's grab some glory!
It will be done.
Gözümden kaçan başka bir şey var mı? Hadi bakalım.
Die quickly!
Oh, this should be good.
Die!
Ha ha!
You shall not touch me!
Yes.
Another vanquished. Wasserdan!
Of course.
It is
Too
done!
We have done well.
easy.
Very well. It will be done. As you say. Yes.
Hiçbir şey vermemiş.
It will be done.
Şuraya bir bakalım. Dur ayı ilk önce kontrol edeyim diyeceğim. Yok. Ha, şu şey.
Of course.
Buraya giderim.
The Blight. How will you end it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order. Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed. Will you make that excuse to the Archdemon, or the victims it claims in the meantime?
Diyorsun. Ay şeyim çok da umurumda. Önce bakayım ürün var mı? Varsa diğer
Enchantment?
karakterlerin silahlarını rüntlerim. Aynen enchantment.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Var mı? Yok. O zaman benim aldığım şeyler tırt. Yalan ürünü
If there's
değil.
anything I can do for you, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yok benimkinden kötü. Acaba benim adam şey... Buna bir bakarız ya. Bunları satayım, bunlar düşük. Yok geç. Yok almayayım. Kullanmam bunları yani. Bunları o elflerin sandığına koyabiliyorsam koyayım. Altı kademe o. Vay anasını. Gerçi bende yedek var ya. Gerek yok olur bence. Büyücü için. He, bak bunlar alınabilir işte. şüpheyle böyle yola çıkalım. Aramız düzelse. İnanız ya.
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Aramız düzelmedi. Aramız düzelir diye öptük be. Şunu öptük.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yazıyoruz. İnşallah güçlü bir şey çıkmaz.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
Will be done.
Yerin selamı.
Begin the onslaught. Run while you can.
Yes.
Doğru düzgün bir şey vereydim bana. Aldığım şeyleri dağıtayım ben şimdi. Yolumuza gidelim. Burada böyle bir şey var ama. Bundaki daha iyi. Allah Allah, bunlar niye bir şey vermedi lan? İlginç. Sevdiğimiz. Oha, tuzakları var.
Of course.
Burada neler varmış? Buraya daha önce geldik mi hiç bilmiyorum. Nereymiş bakalım. Daha önce geldiğimiz bir yer mi yoksa ilk defa geldiğimiz bir yer mi? Pek tanıdık geldiğini söyleyemem. Sonra elf galiba.
All right, I've come up with one. A question
Good
that you
day.
can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know more than a child?
I care nothing for your religion,
Vallahi insanlarla
and this
da konuşuyor
game
ya.
of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty...
The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Bilmiyor.
Oh, it's not an interruption, dear. We were just finishing up before mealtime. What can I do for you? Praying for the good people of DENERİM who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said. It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
What, no mention of dessert? Surely this is a miracle.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Tamamlandı. Şimdi çiftçilik kullanıyor ya, bunun çeviklik bayağı iyi gelir. Çevikliğe dayanalım. Valla denk gelirsem görevleri haritada gösterirse yaparım. Yoksa zaten yapmanız imkansız, saçma yani.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board. I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
In the name of Andraste, bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
That which you fear, living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is... Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Valroyo years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this. He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else. May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring ham without provocation to the least of his children are breaded.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
Jüriyi yanımıza çekmemiz lazım. O yüzden buna yardım edelim.
My client appreciates your generosity.
Ne demek lan, ne oldu şimdi? Evet. Hiçbir şey anlamadım. Ne oldu lan şimdi? Adamın yanına gittik, böyle bir şey dedi. Çok saçma.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Çok korktum ya.
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Yani elimden geleni yaparım öldürmemek için. Çok zorlarlarsa öldürürüm. Ben öldürmemek için elimden geleni yaparım. Onlar da öldürmem için elinden geleni yaparlarsa o zaman bilemem ne olur.
Those are too small. Send them back to the priests for more training.
Kimmiş?
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares. Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store. No. Not yet. Perhaps one day. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming. Luck be to you, Warden.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Caelan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Loghain's word? The savior of Ferelden, Terran Loghain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel. But honor demands you accept. You turn your back on me? This is not over, Warden.
Hadi başka kapıya. Ölecek gidecek.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven... Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, so naturally the Queen and Regent are at the top. But the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in DENERİM is airing its sheets, waiting for the Lord to ride into town. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in DENERİM.
Göstereceğim bir şey yok galiba. Evet, şunu satabilirim. Benimkinden iyi ya. Param nasıl alabilirim? Benimkinden iyi. Diğeri çift elini olduğunu bulacağız.
What now? Daha iyi herhalde. Şimdilik aynısı.
Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in DENERİM. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
What is it? I have work to do. All right.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian-scented oils in all of DENERİM. For a lady friend, perhaps? Roses can open any woman's heart, you know. And smelling good, is not? Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armorsmith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes? Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs. I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your DENERİM is a fine city, but I miss my Varoyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. Orlais has many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here. That and more. Some revere them for their skill and their high service, but others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
Şimdi konuşmamız başka bir var mı? Bakalım içinde olan.
Off I go.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in DENERİM, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Herin. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop. I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy.
No. Sorry, Herin.
Certainly.
Done. Yes.
So, are
Buradan geldik zaten.
Turn your attention